guys and dolls, it's me, Charisma. I understand that it's been quite some time since I did a video. I do have more of Lucius up, or ready to go. But I kind of stopped for a while. It was really hectic in my life. Lost my job, had to move out of my house. It got a little crazy. So I'm just trying to start fresh. And as you may have noticed, I am playing Otome. It's a visual novel. It's kind of like well, it's kind of like a Japanese anime. You know what? Don't judge me about this. Look at this hottie right here. The guy with the wings. Oh yeah, I bet he's evil. He's probably a villain. He probably talks with like a really deep voice and a British accent. In case you didn't know, visual novels don't have any voice acting usually, so who knows what might transpire here. There's a possibility that I could be voice acting, because why the hell not, right? Okay, so Magical Diary by Hanako Games. Hanako Games, I believe, did Long Live the Queen, which is one of my favorite games. It's where you play as Elodie and you try and save your kingdom and be a queen even though you're 14 and you have like 100 different thousand things to learn, and usually you die. I've won one time, but usually you kill yourself or someone chocolate. It's a long story. It's a wonderful game. I absolutely adore it, and I can't wait to have another silly visual novel to play. So from what I can tell, this is kind of like a Harry Potter-esque sort of thing. You know, you're a cute little girl and you learn magic. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, new game. I don't know why it says I had to change some of the settings because it was loud as hell. Okay, we'll do name later. Let's see. Face. Whoa, those are some eyes. Those are like mature, serious eyes. Those are nice. These are more like sly. These are more mature. Eye color. Oh, what color eyes should she have? Purple? I like how it says Mary Sue. I really like green eyes, so she's gonna have kind of like tealish eyes. Should I have those big anime eyes? Oh, I'm so innocent. Oh no. Okay. Look at all that hair. I love hair. That's cutesy. No. That's the Bulma afro. Oh, memories of days gone by. Yeah. Oh, Bulma. Anywho, I kind of like this. The lots of hair. Yeah. Color. Pink. We are such an anime character if it's pink. Black. Oh, that. I guess that's more lilac than a pink. This is more like pink, like Madoka pink. Red. Dark brown, orange. That's a nice brownish. Wow, so many colors. Okay, I kind of like this lilac. So we're gonna have lilac. I like the big innocent eyes. Body type. Pudgy or skinny? Let's be honest, I like this one better. Skin color. Ooh, super pale. Oh, look, you can tell it's kind of like a yellow undertone, pink undertone. Brown. Different kind of brown. I don't know. I'm switching between like yellowish white or pinkish white. I think yellowish white kind of looks dead, corpse-like. So we're going to go with pink white. Let's see, last name. Oh goodness. What can she be? It has to be something utterly ridiculous. Hmm. What is a good last name? This is gonna take me forever to figure out. Her last name will be something that people can yell really loud. I'm really tempted to put Tamahome, just because Miyaka would scream Tamahome at the top of her lungs. It has Tamahome. If you guys don't get that, brush up on your old school shoujo, okay? Did I ever let everybody know that I'm a crazy anime person? I'm a crazy anime person. Tamahome, and her first name? Miyaka? No. Her first name will be... with the last name Tamahome, she has to have like a really chill first name. Should it be Japanese? She doesn't look Japanese, but then again, welcome to shoujo. Utena Tamahome. We're just gonna go old school today. And done. It all started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the hedge. Wow, you should be playing sports. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice for my future. And now here I am, 16 and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. Okay. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. Oh, America. America. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. My parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I didn't want to seem like a pussy on the first day. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go, and I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. Like my father, who's a big baby. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he finally recognizing. Maybe he is using proper grammar and finally recognizing that I'm not a little kid anymore. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. I don't know if this is going to be like other otomes, where it's like they over-explain. I think that's how it was with Always Remember Me. They kind of like over-explained everything, and you're like, thank you for mentioning that 100,000 times. Let's hope it's not like that. Not many clothes, but we'll be wearing school uniforms all the time. I can't read today, but I have some books to read, to practice reading. Pictures of my friends and family and decorations for my new room. Star Wipe. Oh yeah. Whoever made this is an AMV Pro. There it is, up ahead. The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. Well, I mean, it's not England where it's like 100,000 years old. We don't have castles in America. Excuse me. It's Sunday, September 1st. Ah, ha! That's when Harry Potter School started. Harry Potter School, also known as Hogwarts. Oh, I'm really excited. I only have $5 to my name. Oh, I'm poor. I'm a scholarship student. That never bodes well. Weird? There's a weird factor? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna get very weird. Pretty buildings, lots of trees and wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. Summer. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Star Wipe. Flower beds and arches stretch out all around me. So many doors and windows, they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall. Oh, man. Why couldn't they call it, like, Equine Hall? Equine Hall? Equine? Equine Hall. That sounds a little more, like, nice than horse. And if this was, like, a real school with, like, real people in it, they would be the Horror Hall. Constantly. Because, you know, that's what happens. Which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. Whores. The other two girl whores are the butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. It's almost like we have one house with only evil people in it, and for some reason we don't get rid of it, even though for hundreds of years they've always turned out evil people, but never mind that. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly where Horse Hall is. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? I look down at my suitcases while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into, when suddenly, ugh! I bump into someone. Oh, this bitch. Oh, he looks so mad. Oops, sorry. He's an older man, in school robes with no hall symbol on them, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. What kind of accent? What? A new student, I see. And what might your name be? He has a lovely voice, dark and rich with a refined British... Like Alan Rickman, like... Hello, what might your name be? I don't know if I can do a dark, refined, rich British accent, all that. I am not Mr. Cumberbatch. We'll see, guys. It'll need some work. And he doesn't seem too angry with me. I relax a little. Lieutenant Tamahome, sir. I just got here, and I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off, as I notice he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through the large book he was carrying. Miss Tamahome, is it? Wild seed. How unsurprising. Wild? More than likely a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away. Well, fuck you too, dude. He scribbles something into the book, then slams it shut. 10 demerits. Not a promising start. What? Are you fucking serious? 10 demerits? Why are you so mad? Pay more attention to your studies than you do to where you're walking, Miss Tamahome, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year. How about you suck a pencil? With the snap of his wrist, he wraps his cape around him and stalks away. He just Z-snapped at me. I haven't even started school yet, and already one of my teachers hates me. Star wipe. After a bit of looking around, I found the way into the girls' dormitories and located my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled bathroom. If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it, I hope that's a big bathroom. Let's see. 9 doors, so 8 times 2, 16. That's how many girls were in my my college dorm, and we only had 1 bathroom. And it was thrilling. My own letter informed me that I would have 2 roommates, but didn't tell me their names or anything else about them. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcases. Star wipe. Walking inside, I find a fairly ordinary looking bedroom. No skulls or trippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls. No incense or crystals anywhere. It was like a goth had never stepped foot in here. Maybe Hot Topic wasn't around. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack it. What do you think? You had 3 years, right? 3 years, because you're 13 and now you're 16, to learn all about this life, and you think they're all like goth and weird? I don't know. You don't know? Whatever, Utena. You need some help. BT dubs, it looked like a suitcase, bookshelves full, 1 bed. Books on the bed, kind of a little bit messier. Not really messy, like slightly disjointed. 2 girls per room. This looks like there are 2 girls already in here. Are we in the right place? A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? I don't know if I can maintain that voice the whole time. You're a horse. I didn't mean that the way it... Oh, that's still me. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Utena. Are you my roommate? One of them. I'm Ellen. That's Virginia's pet, but she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Virginia? The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia the girl is from. Way to go, Ellen. I tilt my head. Ellen's got knockers. She's the Hermione. Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay. Ooh. You don't have much of a southern accent. Oh. She didn't have any of a southern accent. It's not that far south. My family wasn't from there. I like how immediately after my homegirl comments, you don't have much of a southern accent, I'm like, you know what she needs? A huge southern accent. What about you? She's having a southern accent. That's just how we're gonna roll, guys. New Hampshire, not too far from here. Are all these books yours? Yeah. There aren't any computers here, so I brought my old encyclopedias, because I'm a nerd. Those are textbooks for the classes I would be taking this year at my other school if I hadn't left. You must be a really good student. Not really. Probably won't even open them. I didn't know what I need, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. I'm pretty crazy and anxious and paranoid. Those books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind, now that I know it's real. Yeah, isn't it great? We're going to be witches, just like in the movies. Hopefully a good movie like Practical Magic, and not a terrifying movie like The Craft. Oh good, you're Wild Seed too. What does Wild Seed mean? It means your parents weren't magic, so you're like a wildflower. She holds out her hand for me to shake. Me, my family's all magical, so I always knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. Utena. Pleasure to meet you. I don't know why I asked. She has an accent too. Is it a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. A professor? Shaggy black hair, big nose. Yeah, I sort of bumped into him. Oh no, now you'll be on Grabby's blacklist. Is he a groper? Is that what we're supposed to take away from this? The professor grabs girls? Yeah, thanks, Ellen. I'm glad that you had the exact same train of thought. No, that's his name. Professor Grabiner. Grabiner? Like carabiner? Grabiner. Grabiner. He hates me. He hates everybody, so it doesn't make much difference. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're born witch or not. Not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Uh-oh. William is going to be one of my potential beaux. I can feel it. Also, Grabby totes Snape. This is Ron. Hermione. Ron. I didn't like Hermione and Ron hooking up, but who knows? Who knows if I will like this Hermione and Ron hooking up. Also, I guess we don't worry too much about mudbloods here at Iris Academy. Sorry, that was profane. I mean, muggle-born witches. Who's William? My big brother. Bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a freshman, like us. They're in Wolf Hall. But enough about boys. I'm trying not to, like, get the stereotype where it's like, that's the lesbian. What sports do you play? What do you like? I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball. Good strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. Good strong legs. Combine us together and we could be one awesome athlete, Ellen. What about you, Utena? I guess I'm mostly best at track. I'd like to run. Run away from all my problems. Run very, very far. Your legs, her arms, and my fighting spirit. We're the total package. Go horses! Are there sports teams for wizards here? Not exactly. There's bounders, but that's not a real sport. That's not even a real word. Who knows what the fuck a bounder is? Whoop, whoop, up, up. But there is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to. I'm sorry, that was the wrong emphasis. But there is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to. Right, Utena? I guess? Sorry, I'm rolling all over you, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Ellen, I'll introduce you to my brothers. They're hot, but I'm a lesbian and I like you, so don't think they're that hot. Okay. Should I meet them? Yeah. I want to meet them too. The only wizard I've met so far was that horrible professor. I can unpack later. I can unpack and unpack later. I hate unpacking too. I made my mom do it. Shall we? Do you still want me to come? Why wouldn't I? Come on! I like Virginia. Virginia leads us unerringly through the maze of school hallways to one of the boys' sections. Is this... I don't know if this is going to be one of my potential, like... Yeah! Need a hand, ladies? No, I'm just looking for... Suddenly, a water balloon flies out of an open door and smacks into the side of Virginia's head. She erupts into a giant dragon and burns everybody to the ground. Donald! Yeah, perfect shot! Two boys exchange high fives. This is my brother Donald, the complete dork. You are going to be in so much trouble. What are you going to do, urchin? Tell Mama and me? She's not here. They have the exact same voice because they're brother and sister. I don't have to do anything. You'll end up in detention by the end of the week. Just by being you. Look at me. I'm all wet. Well, you're a witch now, right? Magic yourself dry. Come on, Luke. Donald returns to his room, followed by the other boy, who bumps into the door frame briefly on his way out. Aw, he's clumsy. Oh, I like clumsy. V, is that you? Hey, V, all moved in. Are you wet? Thanks to Donald and his new best friend. If this is her brother and he's a potential, like, boyfriend, woo! She's gonna be so mad at me. He's cute. Oh, poor thing. Here, let me. He holds out his hand and a gust of hot air blows through the corridor, melting away the droplets of water that cling to Virginia's hair. Aren't you going to introduce us to that hot slice of man cake over there? Right. Guys, this is William, my good brother. Virginia grabs Ellen's hand and drags her forward. And these are my new roommates, Ellen and Udina. I don't know why everybody's 2 to a room and we're 3 to a room, but that's how it worked out. It's a pleasure to meet you. You too. Her voice is so high. Keep an eye on V now. She's a little scamp. She'll get you into trouble. Is that your nickname, V? No, that's just what William calls me, which is better than what Donald calls me. I use my whole name. It's not that long. You kids should probably run along. Freshman orientation is tomorrow, and you'll have a busy week ahead of you. Not to mention initiation. Oh dear. Initiation? You'll find out. I suppose he's right. We should get back to our rooms. I still have to unpack. Tomorrow, we start learning magic. Aw, yeah.